New spark-spitting sparkabots and fire-breathing firecons. There's 6 to collect.
They got the power to surprise.
Almost everything the world admires has been copied at some time or another. Stones that have deceived jewelers. Banknotes that have confused banks. Even paintings that have fooled the art world. In our opinion, however, there is one original that is yet to be equaled. Back to the 80s at www.thenerdsphere.madmooseforum.com.
I'd already decided, I was going to use it. So, because arse is just trying to marry my sister. It's just, it's like, what better reason do you need? I mean, really.
You've got a point.
So, it's got a nuclear power supply. It's not like it's going to run out. Not like I was going to have to refuel half the way. So, just, cranked it up. And, the bastards, not only did they attack, not only did, scare the crap out of the missus, but, when I shot them down, fucking big holes in the garden. It's going to take me forever to fill that up.
See, I'm just saying, a motherfucker comes round my house, tries to shoot pink-haired bitch that I'm nailing, fuck him. I'll take that strike, gun them right up their asses.
No, just...
And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this nonsensical discussion about filling in potholes left by mobile suits.
If you're going to pilot a mobile suit, learn to step over the lawn. Alright? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
A lot of effort gone into that lawn. And you join us yet again for another lock-in. Unfortunately, there is yet again no Adam, as he is off. What's he doing this week?
He's being very Lovecraftian.
I think he's welding together the worlds of DC and Marvel Universe. So they have no choice but to go back to amalgam.
This is quite possible.
Then while at the same time steal Malibu Comics back and launch it on his own.
Let's stop him doing that, please.
Okay, what if he's helping Nathan Fillion raise enough money to get Firefly?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Woot. So yeah, it's another lock-in. Me and Rob are here.
Woohoo!
I'm not going to do introductions because I think you know us miserable ugly bastards enough already.
And if we do say our actual show names, then somebody will just start saying AK again, and I can't take that right now.
Yep, it's me, it's Stu, it's Dark Ages, it's him, it's Rob, AK, Chaos Envy, AK, blah, 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 blah.
Seriously, dude. It's just outside.
I know. Don't want to start, son. Got the Epion in the parking lot. Thank you. Whoopage.
That's a point.
Go on.
Gundam Wing. Personally, my favourite series.
Same here.
One thing that always bugged me,
Go on.
whenever they parked their Gundams, they had to throw a big mesh thing over it.
It's kind of easy to spot. Low
Yeah.
trees, giant Gundam.
Yeah. And, then you get, like, Seed. Second favourite. I do love the Seed.
He loves the seed.
But they actually have the Blitz, which has a Mirage collar. Makes it visible. Great. I was just thinking, you going to see your mate, something like that. You get your Gundam. One of
Park
those
it up.
parking bays. Yeah. You obviously parking attendant's not going to see your disc. Your parking disc. So what do? You put a big thing over it to make it look like a giant bush in the middle of the road, or just park it up, crouch it down, Mirage collar.
I crush the parking attendant's shack before he gets a chance. They went through 5 parking lot attendants before they realised not to fuck with my Gundam.
That could work too. Yeah. I was trying to be a bit more subtle.
Yeah, but sometimes you got to go with crazy batshit violence.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Rob, in the time from whence we last met, in ages past, when dragons themselves fought across the plains. What have you been up to?
know what?
After all that build-up.
I have actually started drawing again.
Oh, what this time?
And I have done some colouring.
Oh.
But, you know, I shall say no more until I've conferred with you and the hairy one.
Oh.
But, yeah.
I'd drive a tiny purple car. Brum brum.
Do you have a big hat to go with it?
No.
And a jacket with a furry collar?
No.
And do you have your bitches?
Yes. No, I don't. Don't say that. Slick will beat me up.
No. I thought if you were driving a purple car, you must be a pimp, son.
Nope. Just poor tasting colours.
Oh, purple. I have a purple
For a
Spartan.
car.
Oh, yeah, for a car, obviously.
Warrior of the future, fine. For a car.
Yeah.
With a big white streak down it.
Oh. Yeah.
Hmm.
Thanks again for the toys, Tricky.
The ones that weren't broke.
He's still not replied about that.
Because he knows we're going to whoop him. Well, me personally, I entered in the realms of Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
I did have a play on that.
I have the following to say. Fuck you, Galactus. Fuck you and your stupid fucking ass.
You know what I have to say about that?
Come on.
Bit disappointed.
Yes, I might come see you tomorrow.
Don't get me wrong, the beat 'em up, it's a good beat 'em up.
Oh yes, it's
I can imagine.
infinitely enjoyable.
I
but
can imagine having a bunch of friends around.
Yes.
And just taking turns to beat the crap out of each other and just, you know, have a laugh, you know.
Fuss finger didn't it? Went round to Ross's, me and Adam were there, and we just passed it around to each other.
Yeah.
Chatted all the characters out and then went, "Meh."
There's no story mode.
I know. It's pain in the ass.
I mean, you know, I had one of the guys at work having a laugh about this with me, just saying like, story mode. What do you need a story mode for to beat 'em up? It's like, because it stops it getting dull.
Yeah.
If you have a story to work through, it's not just right. I've done that move
Yeah,
now.
right,
what's the
I've
next
beaten
move?
this dude up. Yeah.
Yeah. The only thing I was gutted about, sort of gameplay wise, was the fact that I couldn't do Deadpool's Uber move.
Yes, join the club. That's part of the reason why I'm disappointed. I love the fact that I sit there every so often and go, "Oh, bang, 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 bang," and I can do the beginning of the move,
Yeah.
but for some reason it won't do the next bit.
Although,
Don't know what's going on.
it may just be the fact that we're playing it on 360. Because,
D-pads.
as it's well known, the 360 D-pad is quite terrible. But I have actually had my hands on the silver pad with the augmented D-pad.
Ooh.
It's quite sexy.
Stewie might want. I'm not that fussed though.
It's,
That's the thing.
you know, how the D-pad's a solid bit
And
of plastic.
yeah, now it twists so it lowers it and stuff. I like
Yeah.
that idea.
It is actually quite nice because it looks like normal D-pad, and then you just twist it, and the sort of in between bits just drop,
yeah.
and it's a nice proper D-pad, and it's like, oh, I love it.
I don't use the D-pad that much though, so
No, it only
Really,
be useful
mate.
for
fighting games.
fighting games. Yeah.
But I also finished Dead Space 2.
Did you get a little scared?
Fricky yeah, several times. I was shitting myself.
Actually, at the point, I did complete Assassin's Creed Brotherhood.
Ooh, it did interesting at the end.
No,
Oh, fuck you
don't get me wrong. I loved playing the game. I don't. It's not like I've sat there and gone, "Well, that was a waste of time." I really enjoyed it. I'm actually going to go back through it and find all the feathers and the bourgeois flags and all that.
Good lad. Bourgeois.
Bourgeois.
The bourgeois, that's like the bedroom. The bedroom flags. You find them around the whorehouses.
Well.
There's not even a bow chicka bow on it, mate. That's obvious. Find a bunch of gaudy feathers by the whorehouses where the whores work selling their bodies. No bow chicka bow wow, it's just there.
But no, the ending for me was just a bit kind of. It was kind of like, instead of just being like the second one where it was like, or the first one where it was like, it was just kind of like, hey, yeah, look, there's gonna be another game. It was just kind of like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Now, have you had a go at multiplayer yet?
No,
Give it a whirl.
I'm gonna.
I enjoyed it. Paul's got my copy. Get him jumping in the game, would you? I like how it's tied into the story. it's not just pick a character, go out and stab people. It is, hello, we are the, I've forgotten the name of the big bad company. Whoops. We're the Templars.
Yeah.
Here are Anamai. This will train you to become assassins. Off you go. That's that. As you go to your first time on multiplayer, it gives you this little intro video, and it's Vidic telling you, and it's a nice little touch.
Nice.
It's a nice way of just going. We haven't just shoehorned a multiplayer in this place. But, there is a reason for this to be here. We haven't just put it in for the sake of it.
Yeah, I'll give that a go.
But yeah, I just think it's something different. There's nothing else like it to a certain extent, and I like it for that reason. But yeah, back to Dead Space. Finished it. Gonna go back through because there's a few achievements I want. Stick a needle in your eye. That was an interesting bit. I'm not going to spoil it. You'll know it when you see it.
Yeah, okay.
Well, without spoiling. Well, I can say it without spoiling it. You stick a needle in your eye. Yeah, and you've got to actually control the machine. There's an achievement for it.
Oh.
Bleep bloop. Oh. Yes. Also, that last boss fight is a pain in the fucking arse. I had to take 3 attempts at it. Actual 3 separate sittings because I was getting so pissed off.
Yeesh.
To the point where Slick was chatting to me on Skype as I was playing, and I was getting so pissed off. She was just like, "No, you need to turn this off. You're getting too angry." Okay. I'll put on that. Come back to it the next day. Blitzed it. Fucking stupid motherfucker. Did it. Didn't even bat an eyelid. Like, second time out. Hey!
There you go. I hate when that happens.
Yeah, but it's the worst. You get yourself wound up, and then you get more wound up, and more wound up, and then you're raging, and then you're like, and then you leave it for a while, you come back, and psh, done.
Could tell you a story about that, but the missus would kill me.
I have a feeling I know what that story might be. You are bad. You are a bad man. Other than that, I got a late Valentine's present from Slick. She got me a awesome t-shirt. It's based off Blade Runner, and it's about the when he finds the replicant in the club with the snake. It's that. It's an advertisement for that.
Nice.
And it's in red, which is even better.
Nice.
Recommendation for anybody: go to 8ball.co.uk for t-shirts. Fucking awesome stuff. I'm gonna get me some aliens ones.
Or alternatively, you could just go to the Nerdsphere Network merchandise.
Yes, if you want some Nerdsphere Network based stuff, you can do. If you want some movie related stuff, go to 8ball. I recommend them. This I recommend. Come on, who doesn't want a Wayland Yutani Building Better Worlds t-shirt? Shut up. Your opinion doesn't count. So now we've found out what we were doing last week, and I've crushed Rob's will to live.
No, it's still there.
Oh, fair enough. Should we do some news?
Is there any?
Not a lot.
Alright.
I want to talk about it anyway. So
Let's shoot
here's
in there.
some news. News!
Wow.
That doesn't... I don't know how Adam does it. News?
Yeah. Wait.
The main reason you would be surprised is the fact that I'm reporting on it. They released images, probably stolen again, out of China. It's like the security guard all asleep all of the time in China. Don't steal the toys, you'll be fired. Stealing this barricade. Oh, lovely. Yeah, I don't get it. But yeah, Dark of the Moon Barricade Deluxe has been revealed, and he looks actually pretty fucking cool. And as much as I'm going away from the movies, I still love Barricade as a character.
Okay.
So I might have to pick this up, even if he has got a crazy mech tech giant claw weapon chain gun thing. That's gonna get dissipated.
Yeah.
Where's it gone? I don't know.
I don't care.
I didn't throw it in the bin after setting it on fire. It's also kind of cool. I don't know if it's a paint mistake or this is what he looks like now, but it looks like he's got a goatee and an evil soul patch.
Nice.
He's definitely got facial hair. It's a tad awesome. Next bit of news is obviously what Transformers Prime continues apace. Either enthralling people, disappointing people, or just going meh. Personally, I'm enjoying it. I want to see where it goes again. I know Mr. Rob's not a fan.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, well, we'll do a little section, shall we? But the main thing of this has been raised for. There is a reason I've mentioned Transformers Prime, and I just fancy bringing it up for the hell of it. Is that Wheeljack is making his appearance in it?
I did see the picture of Wheeljack, and it didn't look too bad. I quite liked the design for Wheeljack.
Did you see the little trailer for him?
Yeah.
How very drift.
Yes.
Gonna run at you with two short swords. White robot, two short swords.
Drift Rupert!
I'm so glad he's getting a figure anyway, but yeah, it's a bit weird. But no, it looks awesome. I do like that design. I look forward to seeing what they're doing with it. Hopefully it won't be a case of, here's Wheeljack, oh he's dead. Like, here's Skyquake, oh he's dead.
As if they would do that.
Yeah. Please don't do that. Please don't let that be the thing every week. Here's someone new, oh they're dead.
Yeah, it's kind of pathetic.
Yeah, but good news! Well, not really. I couldn't think of anything. I was going to say something funny. Okay. Good news, the Dacia Sandero's coming. We got new images from our lovely friends at Fans Project, who we love very much because they make good third-party products.
Yeah.
And not cheap knockoffy shit. They're releasing Causality 3, 4, and 5. Whose names elude me at this point. They do actually have proper names. But they are Insecticons.
Yeah.
Not the traditional Insecticons, it's the Venom and all them, the second batch.
They're very, very sexy robots.
They are very looking. They do look very nice, and the bug modes are a bit meh, but they still look kind of nice. And my wallet cries in pain.
Yeah.
It knows I must own them. I want to yet again. I'll see price and then I'll make a decision. My poor wallet. Last bit of news then, which I'm sort of tying together because I can't remember where we got to with this. Is the BotCon set. The Stunticon reveals.
Yeah, yes.
So obviously, we'll just do the whole set, because now they've done the whole set, we'll just go through it. They did, Brain does not want to work. Forgotten the motherfucker's name.
Really? I don't remember that one.
Dead End. Did Dead End. Repainted Jazz with a tash.
That was
a soul patch. Kind of makes it almost, to me, he looks almost like he's got a beret, and he should be like in some sort of poetry club. Clicking his fingers.
Yeah, man.
Hip dead.
Salad.
Then we got Breakdown, his third BotCon appearance. I quite like it. I like the new head. I think if I did get it, which I'm going to try and do, then he might lose his bow. That might stay in the box.
Yeah.
I don't think the bow suits him, but
no.
It's not a massive problem. Then we got Dragstrip, repaint of RC. Gimme.
Yeah. That was quite nice.
I'm still not sure if the drag actually means that she's in drag. Obvious job, come on. And then we got Wild Rider, repaint of Blaze and Lockdown, so he's got a chainsaw and has a crazy ass head.
I've not seen that one.
You must look, my friend, you must look. I tell you these things, you must look for those pictures. And he has a crazy face. Paint job on the car's not very impressive. It's grey with red glass.
Yeah.
But the figure looks awesome.
Meh.
And then, as of last night, from when we recorded anyway, Motormaster, who's a remold and a repaint of Voyager Prime. So he changes into a fire truck.
Nice.
And he's got a big boxy head. Motormaster animated style boxy head. But he's got a big old moustache.
Nice.
Now, I looked at this. Part of me thought, why isn't that moustache blonde? Then he could look like that Motormaster in the Transformers Mosaic where he was Hulk Hogan. I would kill for that. Part of me wants to get that set and paint that moustache yellow. Just so I can run around going, what you gonna do?
That would be awesome.
But I think he just looks awesome anyway. Though, I think it's worth mentioning this, because I think it's possibly my quote of the week. A lot of people are bitching and complaining about the fact that Wreck-Gar would have been a better vehicle for him. Yeah, keep the remoulded head and just make it Wreck-Gar. So he's actually a truck with a trailer. I can see where people are coming from with this. I like the idea of Wreck-Gar because you've got the trailer. But you've also got the prongs at the front.
Yeah.
So you've got to get rid of them. So there's some more remoulding. And then people would still be unhappy that the trailer isn't right. So there'll be more remoulding.
Yeah.
So that's the rest of the set just being bog standard repaint.
Yeah.
Kind of boring. Yeah? He looks good as he is. That head looks awesome. I love that body. I think he looks perfect. Yeah? And Derek J. Wyatt summed it up perfectly. It's my universe.
Hell yeah, son!
He wants to design him with that body. He designs him with that body. He's Derek J. Wyatt. You don't like it, don't buy it. Plain and simple. If you don't like it, don't buy it. Save some for the rest of us who actually want it. Like me.
That's the thing. I mean, the only people who are probably complaining are the people who aren't going to be able to buy it in the first place. And, you know, let's face it, whether you like it or not, if you're a collector of the Botcom sets or whatever, you're going to buy it no matter what.
If you're going, you're going to get it, you know. I just don't get people with that. It's part of the fandom that I hate. They're never happy with things. It's, you know. The main thing that has surprised me actually is, I know Dave from Moonbase 2 he doesn't like Motormaster. Which I'm surprised at. I thought he would. But hey, you want to listen to his opinion? Go listen to his podcast. They might have slightly more news by the time they record.
Yeah.
But no, I honestly think now I might try and pick up that set. I don't know. It
Might be a little price.
depends on price, yeah. If only I knew somebody who was a member of the Collectors Club who could get it cheaper. If only I knew several. If only I knew somebody who was going to BotCon. Plans are forming. I need to become a member or go to BotCon.
Yeah.
And that is literally the news. There's not a lot this week.
No.
It's been slightly quiet. Well, actually, no, there is one thing I'd like to mention. It's the Rollout Roll Call, which is like a G.I. Joe Transformers convention. A few guys we know are going. Logan Blaze are going. Time is going. I got shown the exclusive they've got. Holy crap. Somebody's made a Pretender out of an old Action Force, like that looks like an old action figure with this little mini-con as he's been a robot. And it looks cool. But they've also done a set of prints, and it's all like Transformers animated and G.I. Joe. So you've got Swindle and Destro sat with a bunch of cases, almost looks like they're almost debating over prices. You've got Scarlet with the Dinobots, and you've got an animated Cup with an animated Hot Rod.
Nice.
And a few other odds and sods. Oh, you've got all the ninjas. You'd freaking love that. Storm Shadow, Snake Eyes, Yokotron, Prowl, and Jazz all in one picture.
Nice.
Ninja-rific. But then I'm making fuck all of them. And they are awesome. And I really want that Dinobots one.
Yeah.
Or the Swindle one. If I can get the Swindle down, I'd just be like, eee, making some money off some guns.
I really want to see that ninja picture now. I may have to go find it.
It's easy. I'll find it and dig it out for you, mate.
Cool.
And that literally is all of the news. No witty comment this week because, you know what, I've had a long day at work. Actually, there is one more bit of news to report, and this relates to where I work. I disapprove of you, Mr. Person. I disapprove of you because you make me work extra hours. You fucking twatbag. I'm saying no names. But I have to redo something. Because one jerk-off didn't listen properly.
This is what you texted me about the other day.
Yes. I believe my exact words were fucking, fuckity fuck.
Yes.
Yeah. Not a happy bunny.
No.
Needs more booze.
Yeah, booze always helps.
Let's move on to something more enjoyable. This is cheap. Yeah! Get him, Handsome George. Stab him in the face.
Anyway, I think we should move on to something quite not that happy at the minute.
Oh, not monkey knife fighting. Oh.
No.
But
I
Handsome
reckon
George
we
is
should-
ready for round 2.
Handsome George, go play with your own poop.
Go on then, what are we going to do instead?
Transformers Prime.
Should we have a little mini discussion?
Yeah.
Yay! Mini
There's
discussions.
been several new shows
Meh.
that I've started watching.
Meh.
Prime being one of them.
Meh.
G.I. Joe Renegades being the other.
Dare I say Prime being a prime example? Oh, I made it funny.
And
Actually, I need to redo that. I need to redo that bit. I need a set of sunglasses. I need to be in a shitty CSI series, and I have to take them off as I say. Well, that's a prime example. How do people watch that show? Like, guess you could say they're soft in the head.
Oh dear God! Stop.
Guess you could say they're all fucking retarded.
I wish
Only
I-
time that fucking sunglasses off trick works is when Supernatural takes the piss.
Yeah. That was genius. Absolutely genius. Yeah, so I've been watching Prime, I've been watching Renegades, and I've been watching Young Justice.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the opening sort of 5-parter
Mm-hmm.
for Prime,
Mm-hmm.
it didn't blow my socks off.
Mm-hmm.
But it was,
I've checked. Your socks are still attached to your feet.
but it was alright. It was quite good. I kind of enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
More than I thought I would. The humans weren't terribly annoying. Bumblebee needs to die, but you know that's just Bumblebee all over these days.
You know how unannoying the humans are in the fact that A, they're getting figures, and B, I want them.
Yeah.
And on a side note, I want to adopt Miko. She could be my crazy little metal baby.
And yeah, it wasn't too bad. The animation was a bit shoddy, and I'm not sold on the designs, but I could look past that.
Because of the Coombs.
Yes. And you know, then I was kind of looking forward to the next episodes, and they just left me cold.
Oh no!
They really did. I mean, you know, Ratchet played his heart out in episodes 6 and 7.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that man just does a fantastic job with his lines.
Is the Coombs? Of course he does.
But everything else was just kind of, nah. It's the whole thing of, you know, the Decepticon army's in disarray, so we're going to go find some big bad, and what are the good guys doing? Oh, we're helping some young Earth kids with their science projects.
Yeah, but you gotta remember it's a kids show.
And as I've said before, you know, kids show which has a message about, you know, doing your homework and, you know,
Doing your homework if assisted by giant metal robots.
being good and everything. Yeah, I get that. I don't mind that. It's the fact that when it just has these shit sort of storylines, it just treats the kid like a complete and utter fool.
See, now, flip that around. Go to the scrap metal episode with the scraplets. Kids become useful.
Yeah, the kids
Big
actually,
giant robots screaming like girls. Bulkhead screaming like a girl is one of the most awesome things ever. I'm saying it right.
Yeah, that was quite fun.
And them having to kill all the scraplets and knock them off and stuff. Awesome idea.
Yeah.
It shows they're actually
But-
they
yeah, but
serve
the-
some purpose.
That's the point I'm making. In that episode, they had some purpose. You know, I mean, for me, the complete and utter bollocks of them going into the Arctic yet again was just an idea for, you know, we need to have a bonding moment between RC and Optimus. Either that, or we can't animate that many robots in this enclosed space. Get them out. You know, it just seemed to me a waste of a good idea, because I must admit I did kind of like the scraplets. It was a nice idea. There's this sort of almost termite-esque creature on Cybertron that all the Cybertronians were scared of. You know,
It's still just Bulkhead's reaction.
when he squealed like a girl, that was quite funny.
Bulkhead, it's only cables. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Ah, it's on me!
But you know, then you look at G.I. Joe. The first 2 episodes.
See, that's a problem. You're drawing comparisons between the two. And unfortunately, yeah, that's what everybody is doing because fucking G.I. Joe's awesome.
Yeah, that's
So well written, so well
Yeah.
everything's awesome.
But that's the thing. It's not just I'm drawing comparisons. I'm saying this show is well written. It's well thought out. You know, you have your you're going to learn to stand up for yourself, even though we're going to save the day for you this once, kind of thing. But it never feels overplayed or shoehorned in there. It works with the story. You know.
Plus, you get to see Scarlett as comedy pregnant.
That was quite funny. Actually, that was very funny.
I come to see my baby daddy. I'm a big old redneck and I'm pregnant. Oh, actually, let's just break Duke out of here and run like fuck.
I know the first 2 episodes I wasn't incredibly sold on. They were a bit kind of... Yeah, but as it's gone on, I've grown to enjoy it a lot more. I mean, the whole thing with Roadblock being Santa. I got something in my sack for you. He opens it up and Snake Eyes knocks the day out. Like, genius.
Merry Christmas, ninjas.
I'd love to find a ninja.
So you say that, but when he's chopping your bollocks off and feeding them to you before you've even blinked, then you're gonna have an issue with
I wouldn't do that because he'd be my ninja.
Oh, he's my ninja. I will hug him and squeeze him and pet him and call him George.
Yeah. If he ever
George the ninja.
If he ever tries to get out of hand, just smack him with a rolled up newspaper and he'll learn his lesson.
Bad ninja. Bad. See, I think Prime...
But then...
Oh, go on.
Young Justice. It's had some good episodes. It's had some quite bad episodes. But still, on the whole, much better than Prime.
On the whole. Yeah, I'm still 12. See, I think Prime is still finding its feet. We all love Beast Wars. We all think Beast Wars is a fantastic series.
Yeah.
Go back and watch that first series and sit there and troll through it going, oh my god, this is terrible.
I still like it, though.
It shows that it's not as good, and it shows that they're still finding the feet with it. I hope Prime is doing the same thing. I hope it will reach a point where all of a sudden it will just click.
Yeah.
And something really awesome will come out of it.
I'm
I'd like to be able to look back in a year's time and just go, how awesome is Prime now?
Yeah. I'm still going to watch it. I'm still going to, obviously for the show. But, it's just, for me, it's not that kind of thing of, I'm checking almost daily for the next episode, When's the next episode being shown?
The fact that they haven't shown a new episode of Renegades in a few weeks now is really grinding me down.
Yeah.
Because I know the next episode is the Crimson Twins. Yeah. Where are my Crimson Twins? Just dangled Destro in front of me, and now you're making me wait for Crimson Twins.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Hub!
That is quite annoying.
Doing it on purpose, swear to freaking God.
Yeah, they just want to see you explode.
Yes. Thinking I don't explode enough over them going, here's a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. It's a Sky Striker with the Starscream. Oh my god! With a Megatron pistol for Cobra Commander. I'm never going to own that thing and it will kill me inside.
Yeah. Day by day.
Well, I think that's a little Prime roundtable discussion-y thing wound up. I've just remembered there is one other thing to report in the news because he's not here to do him itself. Mr. Grufflock has finally achieved that miracle that is G2 Firecons.
Oh, he hasn't, has he?
Yeah, he's got him. He already got him off eBay today. Thanks to a certain King Grimmy. Yeah. He posted a link on Twitter. I was in 2 seconds texting him going, you better get on Twitter! Yeah. And he was already on there and he literally just signed on and just gone, oh shit, click, bye! Yeah. So he's got them all at this point. He thinks there's a random Chinese set that may have been made, but I think he's making it up so he knows he's got something else to look for. And I saw the pictures of them. Fucking hell. All bright colours and clear plastic.
Oh,
G2 all the way, baby.
Woohoo! I hope he doesn't offend my eyes with those.
Oh, he will. He's going to run around the streets with them. I got a G2 Firecons!
Well,
What next then, Mr. Rob? What shall we talk about next? What shall we discuss? What shall we use as a basis of a forum discussion?
I think what we should do now is close, finally, the underrated mortal competition.
No, I say we keep it going for 2 more years.
No, because even by then you will not get that picture, which you covered so much.
Oh yeah, that's what it is, isn't it? Damn your eyes!
I mean, to be honest, a bit gutted at the response because there wasn't that many people that.
This is what annoys me. We have so many listeners. We know we have so many listeners. You're all out there listening to this, and yet you won't. And I know I'm a great one to say for this, considering how much I post. But you won't sign onto the forums and tell us stuff and enter stuff.
Especially for this picture because it is gorgeous.
Yeah. It's one of the few times I was actually glad there wasn't that many people entered because it meant I had a chance of rivaling it. But no, somebody entered. Do excuse me, I have a snotty nose.
I thought we were going for a drum roll.
As close as you're going to get out of me today.
Okay. Well, the winner, we have decided, was a Mr. Greenwich Mean.
Because he was mean to us. Oh.
His idea was Junk Dread. His alt mode was the Lawmaster Motorcycle, and his bio reads, Lost on the winds of space, Junk Dread, original name unknown, found himself stuck on Earth in Mega City 1. Being a Junkian, Junk Dread was able to rebuild himself as a Lawmaster motorcycle. Now he does what all good judges do. Ride around and looks cool.
So he has no other program in life but to ride around looking badass.
Yeah. Well, let's face it. If you're an alien robot trying to hide in Mega City 1, would you want to run the risk of Judge Dredd finding out?
Got a point. No. So there we go, Grange Mean. We'll contact Mr. Adam, who will contact you and organise getting that out to you via my house, where I will take care of it for you forever and ever.
No.
Oh. I never get anything fun.
We did have a couple of the usual suspects putting up some quite amusing bits and bobs.
Well, then let's have worthy comment.
Tricky. He's assumed he was ineligible for the contest, seeing as how he was the bartender.
It's true. Well, he is admin, so yeah. But it's only decided by us three, so.
Yeah. So his idea was the name was Bueller. His alt mode was an AT-AT. And the bio is Ferris Bueller, bored of his daily grind as a maintenance tech for the Empire, called in sick, and after rounding up his best bud and girlfriend as a command crew, borrowed the boss's AT-AT for a joyride into downtown Hoth. But due to a disturbance in the Force, a liquid lunch, and an iron cannon, Ferris was killed and incorporated into the AT-AT software. He spent the rest of his days stomping around planets, killing teddy bears, until he was decommissioned and recycled.
Oh. I do like the idea of them sitting in the garage going, we've got to run this thing backwards. Got to take the mileage off the clock so Darth Vader doesn't look. And it's just there running backwards.
Yeah.
And then it goes out the side and goes out the side of the Death Star. Holy shit.
We had one from Mr. Logan Blaze.
Just didn't involve a photo of him naked, thank God.
Well, they're going to read one of them.
Hang on, he entered twice.
He did put two up.
You cheating motherfucker.
I'm going to do the first one because this one was quite cool, including his little picture he did.
Does this mean I can go, no, Batka?
Yes.
I just did.
Okay. Name Batlight. Alt mode Batmobile. Batlight is the goddamn Batman, except he isn't. He's a G1 Transformer Searchlight who got caught in a warp gate and sent to Gotham, where he fell out of the sky and landed on Bruce Wayne in the middle of the night on the towers as the Great Crusader. While he struggles to get home, he takes on the mantle of the man he accidentally killed.
Accidentally? Splat. Ooh, I think I stepped in a Batman.
It is quite funny.
I just approve of the fact that there's just bat wings on the back of the normal Searchlight top.
It's quite cool. So yeah, we will get Mr. Adam to send out the picture to Mr. Greenwich Mean. Congratulations on winning such a
well done, sir.
picture.
Well done. I'm jealous.
So
I may have to ask him to do a new one at Auto Assembly.
I've already got my my picture plan for
Well,
assembly.
I'm saying get him to do that, but I definitely want that companion piece that I talked about to your mum.
Yeah.
Hey, baby!
That would be awesome.
Darcy walking by, very humble.
Okay, should we... well, it's a tough choice, considering we've got either 2 responses to the homebrew or 1 listener question.
I feel we have to do the homebrew, because if we don't do the homebrew, a certain somebody in my life will never speak to me again.
Well, I'm not saying we wouldn't do one, I was just saying which one should we do first?
Oh, let's do the homebrew first, because then the questions can distract from the homebrew answer.
Question.
Yes. So we do the homebrew then.
Okay.
And then we can think of something new.
Right, so the homebrew from last week. It was... what animal would you say each member of the Old Oil House is and why?
Mm-hmm.
Which I thought was...
Be they real or mythical?
Yeah, mythical is allowed. And I just thought it would be a bit funny to see what people thought. So...
But not enough of you put answers, so we don't know how funny
No.
it is. Boo!
Damn you all. So we have Mr. Elijah Uta. Nice to see him actually posting again.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, big shout out, sir. Nice to see you finally got the general rank. Grufflock.
Where?
No, this is...
Oh.
reading the...
I thought he'd appeared randomly.
No.
Welding Majolnir.
Grufflock. Manticore. 3 heads, each pulling a different direction, making focus or concentration impossible.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That's quite good, yeah.
Throwing around a Macho Man impression, you've hit it right on the head.
One of them could be a Macho Man fan.
Ooh, yeah.
Chaos Envy. Bearded water dragon. So desperate to be a real dragon but not quite making the grade. I love that.
Not quite dragon enough.
I love that idea. Dark Aegis.
That's me.
Yeti. Many claim to have seen him, but there is no proof.
I'm here. People have seen me. It's not like I made up a cardboard cutout and posted it randomly around auto assembly so people would think it was me. No.
Shh, don't give away the plans.
Telling people the magic ruins it.
I love the fact that he's actually gone on to make some others as well.
No.
Dead Metal.
Mm-hmm.
Squirtle. Seems cute and innocent, but appearances can be deceiving. I love that.
Squirtle, Squirtle. Squirtle, Squirtle! Neat, untidy. Squirtle!
Oh, that would be so awesome. To see the German Squirtle.
German Squirtle?
Just going, Squirtle, Squirtle! Which obviously means neat and tidy.
Neat, untidy. No, that'd be the only thing he
In
says.
Pokemon.
Squirtle and neat, untidy.
And Glitter Fairy. I'm not that daft.
Good lad.
I think that was a good answer to that one.
That's a good answer. That's definitely a good answer.
Yeah. And the next one was not actually on our forum, but on the Nerdsphere forum.
People can feel free to post there if they want to.
No, they can't. They must go to our forum.
Do both. More to the point, are you telling that person what to do? Yeah.
Yes,
Think about it, buddy boy.
I am. She's too far away to hit me.
Yeah, but I'm not.
Are you saying you are that under the thumb?
No. I just want to protect my lady. I've revealed who it is. It's Slick. I want to protect my lady until she sends me that hot rod. You can say whatever the fuck you want, buddy. I kid.
Oh dear. Right, so Slick has posted bizarre but cool question. Here's my go at an answer. Okay. Adam is a kraken. They're supposed to be from Scandinavia and are very Lovecraftian. I think that says it all.
Plus, you've just got Liam Neeson stand there going, "Release the nickel!"
That's awesome. Let's put an awesome image in my head.
Release the nickel.
I see Rob as a Wendigo because they are very stealthy, like a ninja. I like that. I can be stealthy.
Yeah.
When I want to be.
See, that's your excuse for when you're not being stealthy.
Yep. She's most of the time.
Yep.
And my shoe. Obviously not my shoe.
I love that you put that.
I see him as a Minotaur. Part man, part bull, stubborn, strong, and very well hung.
Thank you, dear.
I demand put this to the test.
You, sir, pushing it too far. I ain't showing you my drunk.
I suggest you stand up, drop trowel, and let us see your wang.
For the 5th time this week, no. Moving on then.
Okay, but if you can trap it underneath a toilet seat, then it's true.
I have trouble getting it stuck in the U-bend every so often. Skidoo. I'm implying I've got a massive cock. And if you didn't get that joke, you haven't seen Time Gentlemen Please, which I recommend.
And if you didn't get the joke about the toilet, you really need to see Henry Rollins stand up.
Just his stand-up show, or just to watch him stand up.
No, his
In
stand-up
general,
show.
getting out of a chair.
The whole whap, ow! The hearty sound of porcelain meeting flesh.
I need more beer.
Such a funny show. Such a funny man, considering he looks like he'd rip your head off rather than talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was the.
More answers next time, please. Have we got a homebrew for next week?
I did have one.
Oh, you fail, sir.
You know what? I'm going to leave. Rather than come up with another one, I reckon we should.
Oh, I've got one. Marvel and DC have been doing a lot of sort of one-shot animated series, one-shot animated stuff. Over All-Star Superman, Green Man, Doctor Strange, Iron Man, stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, so which of your fellow members of the Old Oil House, including the presenters, do you want to see in an animated shot? And what is the basic plotline of said animated shot?
Ooh,
Yeah, I just came up with that one. Pretty
I
good.
like that one.
Yeah,
I like
doesn't necessarily have to be me, Adam, or Rob. It can be part of the crew. It can be Tricky. It can be Paul. It can be any of the people who are regulars. Give us a brief synopsis, and hell, if you want to go crazy, do the DVD cover.
I've got one.
Ooh.
And it's something that I've been dying for a reason to have these that I've done, and I've just figured it out.
Go on.
Oh, it's genius. It's I'm trying to think of a name for it now.
We'll give you 20 minutes.
It's not G.I. Joe.
It's Old Oil, Old Joe. Old Oil Joe? No, G.I. Oil House.
Ninja versus the Oil House. It's a lone ninja who got booted out of the oil house for one night being drunk and disorderly. Now it is his task to get back in, for he left his favourite shuriken stuck in a table. But to get past, he must defeat the evil Oil House Commander.
And Stu Pentor, as he recommends things.
To all the patrons who have taken in far too much Energex and will do pretty much anything if it is recommended
It
by
is
Stu
recommended.
Pentor. Or commanded by the commander.
I do like that voice.
Thank you.
Well done.
I would also mention that this ninja is a mute, so he's got no way in hell of talking people out of fighting. Ergo, it will be very action-packed.
But it does have some big boots, some combats, and some long hair.
Yes. And I think I shall work on a little cover and get that put up for the thing.
That'd be cool if people did covers. Do some covers. Go on. Go that extra mile. You want an A, you do some work. You want an A+, you do some covers.
I think I might actually draw the characters for the winner as well.
Ooh.
I am looking for inspiration.
Ooh.
So come on, guys, give us something good.
Yeah.
Give me some inspiration. Give me something to actually draw, please.
He's sick of drawing monkey knife fights with Handsome George.
Dude, seriously, not after that last one. I have a heart, I cried drawing that
I was
entire
about to say,
thing.
you have a heart because Handsome George cut it out for you and chucked it at you.
I cried that entire match.
Out of Bandolier Judy.
It was horrific.
Oh, it was awesome. Pay-per-view sales went through the roof.
But yeah, I'll get that my idea thrown up there when this show goes up. And yeah, if you want to do a cover, do a cover.
Do a cover, I think it'd be awesome.
I think it would be awesome. If we do get a really good one, the one that sort of makes us laugh the loudest, or the one that we think is the best idea, I'm gonna actually have a go at bashing out a proper goblin myself.
Well done. If you get him excited enough, Rob will bash one out.
Hell yeah!
What item is next on the agenda, please, Mr. Rob? The people who are listening, I'm assuming they are still listening and not turned off by now.
How could they be turned off by us?
Good point. We're awesome.
You're well hung and I'm pretty.
Thanks.
Oh dear. Right, we have our one solitary question.
Oh, go on then. Give us our one solitary question to take us over the hour mark for this podcast.
And it was tricky.
It's always tricky.
It's always tricky. You can always count on tricky, mate.
Everybody else abandons us, but Tricky is still there. Because he loves us.
Hopefully not in a sex way.
It's in a sex way.
It's in a sex way.
Very much like your face. Answer it.
That is
Read
gonna make
out his question. Read out his question before I go really freaky.
That's gonna make
I'm
it.
evolving to the point where he's putting your face on dead hookers.
It's gonna make it a bit uncomfortable when we finally meet.
Generally, it is a bit uncomfortable.
Yeah. Keeping it simple this week. He starts.
Oh, is he starting?
He's starting.
Motherfucker.
What passed you by at the time it was released that you've since found?
Oh, he's choking. He's choking.
I'll start again, seeing as I was about to throw up during that last bit. What passed you by at the time it was released and you since found and kicked yourself that you missed it when it came out? For me, I have two answers. Firstly, Neil Gaiman's Sandman. When it was being released, I had no idea what it was. Only years later, when I finally got a comic shop, I was near enough to use. I think you missed a word out there, Tricky. It was thrust under my nose, and an epic tale that I was very late to. I'm starting that again.
I should maybe get Jeremy.
You should.
With his phonics. He's hooked on phonics. Chair.
I'm gonna kill you. No, seriously. When I drive you home, I'm gonna crash the car.
Do it. I'll just tell a certain Mrs. Coy of your plans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then a certain Miss Slick.
Spoils all my fun.
Yes, that knows. Spoil.
Yeah, anyway. So he was very late to the party of Sandman. Secondly, it was Masterpiece Grimlock. No one to blame but myself here. It was released when I was still not buying toys. You fool.
That's some great quote marks there.
Sorry. That should have been a bit more. You fool. Your soul is mine.
Soul is mine. Finish it. Pay me my tribute.
Now I'm buying a lot of toys and can't find a Grimlock for less than £150.
What?
Youch. I'm hoping I might get lucky at AA. Wow. So what did you guys miss the first time around?
See, I've got two very good answers, and they're both TV shows.
Hit me.
24.
Okay, yeah.
Because honest to God, I freaking love that series. And if it weren't for my mate Mike going, watch this! I was like, well, I've done it. Watch it, you'll enjoy it. Okay. Several seasons later, I love 24.
Yeah.
And Firefly. Yet again, my mate Big Mike going, watch this!
I seem to remember.
And Chuck.
I seem to
You did
remember
the same with Chuck.
Me telling you to watch.
Yeah, and I was sort of humming and
Firefly.
hawing, and you were like, oh, we'll get you a copy. You never did. Michael literally came around the house and went, yeah, you want to watch Firefly? I went, yeah, I probably shouldn't. He went, I'll bring it around next week. Comes around next week. Frumph! Discs in my face.
Yeah.
Same with Chuck, he did the same with... Hell, Big Mike brings me all kinds of cool stuff. And there wasn't the toy-wise... I don't know. I miss Hulk hands. I wish I'd got some of those.
I can sort of, with you on the TV shows, I can say Supernatural.
That's another one. Yet again, Big Mike went, "You'll enjoy this."
I didn't start watching that until everyone was into season 5 or 6, and it was just kind of like people just kept telling me to watch it, and I'm like, I don't care. I saw an episode and didn't particularly like it, and then everyone started talking about how it was really cool and fun. And it's like, right, I'll give it another go.
I feel so bad because when I first saw the DVDs, I thought it was about pretty boys and fairies and stuff.
Yeah.
And now I watch it and sit there going, "I love you, Dean."
I must admit, it was very, very good. Really did enjoy it. Toy wise, I mean, I'd say Gundam, but you know, it was just the fact that Gundam has never really been over here apart from
apart from when Wing hit big.
Yeah, Wing hit Sky, and that was about it. And I bought all the toys I could that were around at that point. So
I suppose to a certain extent, I was late to the Kamen Rider party for what I wanted. By the time I'd gone into it, Double had been and gone, and O's had started. So hence all the toys and stuff were hella expensive. Yeah. So I suppose I kind of missed that. But that's kind of working out to my advantage in some respects.
It means you have more money in your pocket.
No, not really. I still bought a Double Driver or Lost Driver, a Skull Magnum. And the freaking Dopant memory. And soon, figure out Crystal Skull. Though in my defence, the free figure outs I've got are cheap. I didn't pay too much for each of those. And soon I will have Crystal Skull, who, I'll have paid a bit for, but I don't care. Yet again, thank you, Jai.
I really can't think of sort of anything else that I've really kicked myself about being sort of late to the party, so to speak.
I know we can say one thing for Mrs. Go. Late to the party for animated.
Yeah.
Got into it just as the toys were starting to trickle out.
Yeah. Well, to be honest, she always did love animated. It wasn't until she went to AA and the toys were just there that she really decided she wanted to...
She's late to the toys portion of it.
Yeah. It was just the getting the toys. It was the fact that they were just there at AA that just made her want an animated collection.
Well, look where she's going now. Yeesh. Japanese versions.
I think the only things that I'm really desperately after that I don't think they were ever actually around in the UK or this end of the UK. It'd be the Gundam Seed, Justice and Freedom. I would really like some of the models.
But that, yet again, that's too late to the party.
Yeah.
I'm worrying to the point now where I'm thinking about getting the O's driver. But I'm worrying also that if I leave it too long, the price is going to hike up.
Yeah. And the things that have never actually been in this country, like the Guyver figures. I would really, really love a Guyver 3 or a Dark Gigantic.
I don't know if I'm too late for it or not, but the figure arts of Piccolo, that's really nice, and I keep thinking and seeing pictures of it going, woo! Again, I think I missed that.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything that I've really kicked myself about, because, as I say, most of the stuff that I'm really desperately wanting, it's never been available around here, so I don't see it as just sort of like, I should have snapped that up, you know.
Yeah, I'll say, you find... I just know that if I leave it too much longer for that O's driver, it's going to go horrendously expensive and I'm going to miss it. I don't want to fork out that much on a belt again. no matter how much it'll sit there and play Tato Bar. No! Maybe. No! See, the only problem I have is I'm inevitably going to want the metal sets, but at the moment the metal sets are through the roof on price. From what I've seen on eBay. Through the roof. Free medals.
Son of a bitch.
Clocking into double to triple digits. Fucking crazy.
No.
Come on, TV. Come on, CS Toys. Hook a brother up.
Needs my plastic crack, man.
Yeah, I could. It's fucking annoying because the way the medals work is when you get the actual belt, you get 4 medals. So you get the standard combo. I'm already losing Rob here. This is great. And you get one of the others. And with medal set 2, you get the bits to make up the yellow combo and the green combo. So it's like, okay, you get 2 combos kind of with that, right? Maybe I need it. The second one is the Seguzu one, so it's all the grey, all the land animals. I fucking love Seguzu. So that's the one I want, but it's going to be expensive as hell. I don't want to play more for the medals than I am for the belt. I'll get you to watch it once. Just once. I'll get you to watch Zoo Rangers.
I'm going to catch one of those tumbleweeds next time it goes by.
Oh, very fun. Well, go on. I will say one thing that you might appreciate.
I watched Zoo Rangers, and I must admit I do kind of want to watch a bit more.
See, I can get you the first 5 episodes because that's all I've done.
But no, I will watch Kamen Rider. I will have a dig at what everyone else is whining about. But
it's worth a try. If you watch a couple episodes, you don't like it. You don't like it.
As I say, I will give it a try.
But I will probably take you straight to the main course. I'll give you double right off the bat.
But at the minute, I'm busily watching through
you've got Gundam and stuff to watch.
Destiny with the missus, so. Which
I'm whiny. I'm in a Gundam. I'm going to blow stuff up and I'm going to write bad poetry about it.
Shut up! I'm tempted just to skip the first 20 episodes. But anyways.
I do want to mention one other thing as well. I've finally seen the new Sentai series. You're going to love this. They're pirates.
Yes, I want to see that one for the pirates.
They're pirates. But it's like, do you remember me saying about Kamen Rider Decade, where it's him going through the previous last 10 years of Kamen Rider stuff? It's going through the entirety of Sentai. They have access to all of those outfits through their, for lack of a better term, morphers.
Yeah.
They can have access to all previous 35.
30.
No, it's 34. They're the 35th. 34 Sentai series, and they've got access. Honestly, some of them look so old, and you can tell they're old. Fuck it, it's mental. I've done 34 previous ones that they can change into it, and by the looks of it, it's not just a case of she's the Pink Ranger, so she will always be that Pink Ranger. By the looks of it, photos and stuff that's been shown, female Reds.
Ooh.
Yeah. But I think I just, from what I've seen, I've only seen episode 1. I'm interested to see more, but I don't feel the urge to watch it as much as I do Kamen Rider.
Okay.
I don't know why. There's just something not twigging with it as much as I am with Kamen Rider stuff. But I do like because the main fight scene in the first episode. If you haven't seen it, oh god, there's got to be a main fight scene. Massive spoiler. Yeah. Little things like obviously there's the 5, and then between 2 of them they're usually sword and pistol, but then 2 of them are swapping pistols and swords. So one's got 2 pistols, one's got 2 swords.
Nice.
Kicking some ass. I don't know. I enjoyed it. I want to see some more. Which reminds me, new episode of O's will be waiting for me when I get home. Leave me some O's goodness. I need to find out about Hank. What the fuck? Honestly, but if I get you watching it, I think you'd enjoy it.
I think we should draw this one to a close.
Can I say one thing first?
If you must.
You count your medals 1, 2, and 3.
So, please,
you count your pleases 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. Can we have some more questions for next time?
And some more homebrew stuff.
And some more homebrews. If you want to add anything more to the homebrew that we did this week, I reckon we should still leave that running.
Yeah, we can leave that running if anyone's got any better ideas.
Anyone who wants to add something to it, I mean, I don't know if we
might not read it out, but if there's any interesting ones, we might pick up on it.
I don't know if we've maybe not just left it long enough because it's been almost a week, and it is a weekly show.
I would like to request that there be no more comments about my penis on the homebrew in general. That's a polite request. Don't make me order it.
Don't make him recommend it.
Oh no, I'm recommending at the moment. If I have to command it, you're all fucked.
We'll leave the one about the animals going, and the new one. If you want to create yourself a imaginary animated short surrounding the Old Isle House. You can use any of the regular crew, as well as the 3 hosts. It doesn't have to be about us. We're not that egotistical.
We could just be in the background.
Yep. We could be like your... I don't play enough MMORPGs to know what they're called. The guys who give you missions.
NPCs.
They're the ones.
And you work in a game store. For shame, sir.
End of line, man. So yeah, just if you want to do a DVD cover for it, by all means, that would be great. But if you just want to give us the plot and tell us who's who, then that'll be funny too, as long as you've got a good idea.
And no stealing the ones we did.
Yeah, I'll put up the one that I came up with, along with a hastily put together DVD cover.
Good lad.
And yeah, fingers crossed, we'll have some good stuff next time. So without further ado, we shall leave you with that. Greenwich Meeting, congratulations again on winning the competition.
You lucky bastard.
We've still got the underrated mech of February going. It's only going to be up for the next week or so. So anyone wants to vote, you can do. We've got the Eggman.
Yeah, it was
Robotnik.
It was Dr.
whatever
Robotnik's
he's
egg
being
robot from
called.
Sonic 2.
We
We had a Macross, what was it? Was it Y19, I want to say?
It's the Dr. Robotnik's Death Egg Walker, which is a quite nice looking mech. For that sort of thing. We've got Megas XLR,
Which is awesome because everybody digs giant robots.
and we've got the Macross Plus YF19,
Go walk! Go walk!
because it is the sexiest jet / robot you will ever see, and it was
Slash
only ever
walking jet.
used once.
Meh.
One series.
Mega's got 2 series before he got brutally cancelled by a bunch of heartless bastards. At Cartoon Network.
Damn them all.
Animated Megas XLR. You
God damn
You-
them all to
you
hell.
test me, Cartoon Network. My last breath I spit at thee.
But yeah, so get yourselves on the forums at www.oldoilhouse.co.uk. Give us a shout or whatever, join the forums, join the fun. And, give us some more shite to talk about.
Yeah, you want longer shows, you've got to give us something to work with. Or a shitload of money.
Ooh, money would be nice.
Yes.
Money would be so...
Give us your money. Give us your money.
Should maybe start, putting subliminal messages in or something.
Give us your money. Give us the money. Give us your money. You don't need it. Who needs the monies? Give us your monies. Send us all of your monies. You don't need them. I tell you to Augustus.
That wasn't very subliminal, dude.
Give us the monies. I'll hypnotise them like you did on Face Jacker. We're in front of a big cash machine. You type in the number. What is your PIN number? Type it in on the imaginary screen. 25. No, I want you to think of a 6-digit number. Give me your sort code. The monies!
Oh dear. Should just maybe start a scam.
I got your monies.
Talk later. Alright, with that, we'll, we're not begging for your money, honest. We're just having a bit of fun. So please don't stop listening.
Monies!
We need more questions. What things to talk about?
Monies! Need more questions and put a little work on that book. Give your host something a little more to discuss. Extend the life of the podcast. Its revenue downwards. Fun little self-centeredness for the ego of this production.
And I think on that note, I'm gonna run screaming.
Yes, we should wrap it up at this point.
It is getting a bit crazy.
Okay. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. Have fun. Monies!
You have been listening to the Old Oil House. Come visit us at www.oldoilhouse.co.uk. foreign